Olá pessoal, tudo bem? Bem-vindos agora a uma notícia extensiva de Mafia, de Old Country. Vamos aqui a uma notícia da IGN Portugal, um abraço enorme para eles. Fizeram um trabalho fantástico, têm feito um trabalho fantástico, não só de Mafia, mas de vários jogos, várias notícias. Vamos ver uma notícia enorme acerca de Mafia de Old Country. A mim interessa muito porque vamos ter aqui no canal Mafia de Old Country dia 8 de agosto. E vamos ver que trailers, vou pôr depois no final uma sequência de trailers para vocês verem e vamos ver agora que notícias é que temos de Mafia da Old Country. Vamos agora aqui, eles da IGN jogaram 3 horas, coisas mais, temos aqui muita notícia e vamos ver notícias relevantes, tal e qual como eles, aqui é muito da experiência deles, tem narrativa, ou seja, Mafia. Este Mafia tem uma narrativa forte, deslumbrante, etc. E eles compactaram um pouco de todos os Mafias que eles fizeram, compactaram-nos neste. Claro, também com algumas falhas, mas isso não há nenhum jogo que não tenha falhas. Até para mim, este ano, 33 Expedition 33 e Death Rating 2 têm algumas falhas, mas todos têm. Mas são jogos brutais. É normal, não é? Na indústria cada vez mais exigente dos videojogos que está hoje em dia, é normal que isso aconteça. Mas a nível do Mafia, dizer que eles tiveram o prazer de jogar os 3 primeiros capítulos, os capítulos, ou seja, os 3 primeiros capítulos não, os capítulos 3, 4 e 5. A equipa de desenvolvimento regressou às suas raízes do Mafia 1 e Mafia 2, que estão brutais, estão espetaculares, têm a essência de Mafia mesmo, não é? O que é que temos aqui mais? Temos aqui várias coisas de essência de família. No Mafia é muito importante, aquilo da família é tudo mesmo, e eles levam ao extremo essas situações da família. Isso é próprio dos jogos do Mafia, não é? Diz que é a progressão de Enzo, que é um miúdo muito inocente para um membro da família, Torrisi, unido por sangue e reconhecido pelos seus pares. Ou seja, ele depois torna-se membro da família. Ele não é membro da família, penso que trabalha para eles, aquilo que eu sei, e depois acaba por se tornar membro da família da Máfia, né? Acaba por se tornar fazer parte da família da Máfia, né? Temos aqui várias coisas. Eu não sei se quero estar a dizer, não sei se vou dar algum spoiler para estar a dizer, não é? Alguns spoilers, e não quero estar a falar muito acerca disso. Estou aqui a dizer muito resumidamente que o jogo está muito bom a nível de gameplay, tem muitos acerca de muitos zona de tiros. Acho que a parte também da luta também está fixe, tem muitas lutas de facas também, tem muito, que é próprio também da Máfia, não é? E temos aqui eles aqui que também disseram que gostavam de cavalgar, também andamos em cavalos, aqueles carros antigos próprios da época também que andamos, quer dizer, é um mundo, deve ser um mundo aberto limitado, dá uma sensação que será um mundo aberto limitado, não será se calhar tão grande a nível de longevidade quanto os outros Máfias, mas tem muita qualidade. Aquilo que eles trouxeram vai ser em menos horas, mas com muita qualidade, isso acredito que sim, não é? O que é que temos aqui mais? Eles falam um bocado da experiência, um bocado da história, tem aqui muita coisa acerca do Mafia, e eles falam dos capítulos. Eu não queria estar a falar muito de capítulos, porque para além de estragar a minha experiência também pode estragar a vossa experiência no jogo, não é? E é assim, melhor do que isso é meter aqui os trailers para vocês, meter mesmo os trailers para vocês. O que é que temos aqui mais que poderemos falar sem estar a estragar a experiência ou qualquer spoiler se possa dizer. Quer dizer, é o que eu estava a dizer, eles conseguem apanhar uma espingarda neste segmento e descobrir que ela tinha impacto satisfatório. Não havia como trazer uma faca para um tiroteio aqui, trouxe Enzo com o dedo no gatilho. Vamos ter momentos que só podemos utilizar mesmo espingardas, pistolas, etc. Depois temos outros momentos, que é aquelas lutas de um contra um, de um contra se calhar vários, não sei, e vai ser com facas, aí vai ser com socos e facas, não é? O que é que está aqui mais de relevante que eu possa falar para vocês? Eles falam um pouco de tudo, quer dizer, vocês podem ler, vocês podem se quiserem, podem vir aqui à IGN Portugal ou IGN, não é? E não quero estar a estragar muito a vossa experiência e estar a dar aqui muitas coisas, mas vocês podem vir aqui, quem quiser, e ler os capítulos 3, 4 e 5 que eles fizeram. Alguns momentos em pormenor, outros não tanto, mas só para vocês terem uma ideia se quiserem. Se não quiserem, ficam só com os trailers. Eu acho que é ótimo ficar só com os trailers, porque assim não nos dá aquele spoiler detalhadamente como eles dão aqui nos textos, né? Da experiência que tiveram. Se calhar vou-vos meter aqui vamos meter só a parte, olha, vamos meter aqui a parte final, só o resumo da experiência deles da IGN, não é? E diz assim: deixei a minha sessão de jogo alargada com Mafia de Old Country, com muito poucas preocupações. Em cerca de 3 horas joguei 3 capítulos, mas quantos capítulos existem? Seja qual for o número, não me parece uma história que possa ser concluída e arrumada em 6 horas. Não sei quanto tempo The Old Country durará, mas ao considerar o comentário do presidente do estúdio sobre querer que todos vejam os créditos finais, bem como o preço de $50, não é seguro presumir que este não será um jogo de 40 ou mesmo 30 horas, é o que estava a dizer para vocês. Mas para mim está tudo bem, sou um pai com um emprego, estou bem com Mafia, The Old Country, sendo um jogo que posso terminar num fim de semana ou 2. E mais importante, estou agora bastante confiante que me vou divertir muito a jogar este, seja qual for a sua duração. As mecânicas de jogo são todas sólidas, embora familiares, com furtividade, tiros, combate com facas e condições agradáveis. E depois o ingrediente mais importante num jogo Mafia, a história, sem dúvida. Manteve-me envolvido e ansioso para ver onde iria dar. Será bom voltar a sentir a vibe de Mafia 1 e 2. Já faz muito tempo. Foi o que eles escreveram aqui na IGN. E isso deixa-nos o quê? Deixa-nos com mais vontade ainda de jogar. Quem jogou o Mafia 1 e 2, quem não jogou, joguem, aproveitem. São 2 grandes jogos. Há o Mafia 3, mas é um estilo diferente. Mafia 1 e 2 são 2 grandes jogos, joguem. Mas dá mais vontade ainda de jogar. E é um jogo que eu vou trazer para o canal. Fica descansados. Eu vou trazer este jogo para o canal, quero muito trazer este Mafia para o canal, até porque também não é um jogo longo e vamos aqui ter vários jogos no canal. Vamos ter, nesta altura, vamos ter com mais frequência o Daylight 1, em que vamos fazer o trajeto até dia 22 de agosto, onde vai sair a sequência que é o Daylight the Beast. Quer fazer muito o Daylight 1, vamos continuar com o Daylight 1, vou manter o Mafia assim que sair até ao final, porque não é um jogo longo, entre outras novidades para vocês depois irão ver no canal, muita coisa, graças a Deus, muita coisa no canal, muita diversão. E subscrevam o canal se não forem subscritos e deixem esse like, que é muito importante para o YouTube, para o canal, para mostrar ao YouTube que é um canal recente, que as pessoas aderem. E contudo, isso é uma montanha, é uma bola de neve, trazer mais qualidade, mais coisas, etc. Vou-vos deixar aqui com os trailers, com vários trailers do Mafia, um resumo sobre o que é que será o Mafia. Alguns vi e outros ainda não vi, vou vê-los com vocês. Muito obrigado a todos aí desse lado, obrigado pela força, obrigado por terem visto o vídeo. Se quiserem ver mais acerca do que é o Mafia, este Mafia, vão à IGN, vejam, se quiserem saber ao detalhe, vejam. Eu só não disse para não estragar a experiência de alguns, inclusive a minha. Vou-vos deixar os trailers, Quem quiser, vá lá ver ao pormenor o capítulo 3, 4 e 5 da experiência da IGN Portugal que eles tiveram com o Mafia Old Country. E fiquem por aí, vamos ver os vários trailers de Mafia da Old Country que vamos ter aqui no canal dia 8 de agosto. Muito obrigado, um abraço enorme para vocês, muito obrigado e fui!
Come in, Enzo.
I want to speak with you about my daughter. When Isabella became involved, however, it became our business. Now we must send a message to all around that Torrisi takes care of his family and his affairs. Will you do that, Enzo?
I will.
Good.
Let's go. You're to meet with Tino's men. They're on a farm near Ludovici's villa, keeping an eye on things. They can be a little rough. But first, let's get you what you need to get the job done. Careful what you say around my wife. Anyway, you ready?
I am.
Confidence is good, but don't let it become arrogance. Oh, Valerio! Enzo here needs to see you about the pest problem.
I'll be in my workshop. Send him down.
Luca! No need to hold his hand. It's a big boy. Get back here.
This woman, she's lucky I love her.
Not just a stable boy anymore, eh?
Something like that.
Well, if you're here for grown man's work, I have what you need. Take a look around. Choose what you like and then come and see me. Ah, a large bore pistol. That thing will tear through just about anything. The hunting shotgun. Packs a real punch up close. She'd help you out with your pest problem. You've chosen them.
I have.
Good. I suggest you go fetch a car. You never know. These pests you're after could start shooting back.
Ludovici. He's here.
It's time then.
We're ready. Just give the word.
The Don has entrusted this story to the Caruso, so listen well, boy. Ludovici knows the devil follows close behind. He thinks Espataro's security will protect him. You will prove him wrong. Bring the worm alive to the ruins of the old castello.
Just me? Alone?
Make a mess of this, and any misguided fate the Don has in you will be lost. Ukabisti.
Don't be an idiot. Avoid the main gate.
Strunzel won't even have us inside. I wouldn't let you in my house either. What? You told me your pigs sleep in the back room. Don't take it personally. My wife is very particular. Vafanculo is dead. One day I'll own a motor car.
Are you serious? On your wage?
How does a buffoon like that manage? He's no better than you or me.
Maybe not. He's got a grenade!
What?
I don't see anything! I see him! There he is! Get the pezzo di merda out! Loading!
Some place.
Guards! Guards! Please!
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
He died for my father, for his honor. I won't let you do the same.
We have a traitor.
This stays between me and you.
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Come forward. All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It's a way of life, a brotherhood.
You're here because of your deeds and the assertions of those who stand at your side.
This life is one of secrecy. If you make a friend, meet a woman, they must not know about our thing.
It is binding. It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Yes, I do.
Then, before the eyes of all here present, join me. To become a man of honor, repeat these words. I swear my loyalty to this family.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Welcome, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto.
Salute.
Salute.
Come in.
Bravery is not common in this world, and so loyalty, honor, obedience, they set the man apart from the rest. You took care of Messina, but this matter is not yet resolved. Will you help me bring it to a close?
Of course, Tanto Risi. You again.
Mafia is a game that's always defined by its cinematic presentation. It was important that the game has the same production values that players have come to expect from a Mafia game, and in fact, that we've managed to elevate those.
The ambition to make sure that this is the best looking game is definitely there.
Mafia, the old country, utilizes features that give us a lot of artistic freedom.
It allows us to tell that story in a way that we just wouldn't be able to with other technologies. From metahuman to nanite to lumen, these are all different technologies which we are pushing to the max, to be honest. It's allowing us to grasp the intricacies of a performance. It's allowing us to automate some parts of the process to be able to get to a point where we can really start to put our human thumbprints on some of these assets.
Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
I do. It's a whole new tech, and I would say the biggest benefits are especially in animations, facial animation, wrinkle maps, shaders. There's a notable improvement in visual fidelity. It's the poly count, it's the shaders, the grooms, eye shader. We did use a specific color palettes to distinguish the families, the fashions, and the enemies. So there is a color code for every faction.
When it comes to characters, it's just ensuring we've got amazing looking, high fidelity characters that I think are on par with some of the best in the industry.
We are hugely benefiting from metahuman technology, very good facial expressions, very nice looking hairstyles.
You look beautiful.
Facial hair was something for a man of that period, which was like well groomed. The opposite spectrum for either the peasants or the bandits.
The artists have really kind of been unleashed on not just the environment art, on the characters, on the vehicles, on the weapons and everything.
We are trying to deliver the vivid world of Sicily.
The majority of the textures we have in-game is created procedurally in Substance Designer. That allows us to have better control over what we see on the screen and also do easy tweaks. If we want to change something, thanks to it being procedural, we can just do adjustments on the fly.
This is a tool that gives us the ability to regenerate the whole building sets basically in a couple hours. Whenever we need to change the whole system, it just reacts to it. The cities look beautiful and consistent in the art.
It allows us to make sure that we've just got the diversity of the environments that we wouldn't really be able to see with some other engines.
In the past titles, like Mafia 3 or even Mafia Definitive Edition, one building, for example, had around 20-30,000 triangles. One building in Mafia Old Country, it can have more than 1 million triangles.
The world can be quite detailed, so we can reflect how real Sicily is, how diverse it is, and we can put a lot more into our game.
Mafia games have always been attractive, we've always had great art, but this new game really takes that to a whole new level.
We are trying to create the experience for the player in a way that there is a storytelling behind those places.
Give me a minute.
I have no hesitation that this will be the best looking Mafia game in the franchise.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
Looking for Luca.
How is he here? Sticking around where you don't belong will be the last thing you do. Capisti?
In Mafia, the Old Country, our story is actually very grounded. It's a very kind of personal story. It's really important that those characters do feel believable. They feel like they live in that world.
No more running.
For anybody working on story-driven cinematic games, the casting process is always hugely important.
Father, so good to see you.
The actors are going to help you bring the emotions that you want the player to feel to screen.
To friendship.
We've been very lucky. We found our core characters, our central 5 or 6 characters, all just popped out from the screen as soon as we saw them.
Are you going to tell me the truth? Or are you going to accuse me of having a wild imagination like everyone else?
The first time I saw Ricardo on the screen, I had an immediate, strong instinct that this was going to be our guy. This was our Enzo.
I thought family was supposed to mean something. How can you do that to him?
I had a relationship with Enzo before Ricardo, the actor, got involved, right? Because we understand his journey in the game. I had a different idea to who Enzo is going to be. And it's really interesting to see what the actor brings to the character, because a character in a video game passes through a lot of hands, from the writers to myself as AD, to the character artists, to the animators. Everybody brings something to the character, and Enzo absolutely evolved across that process. He started as a sort of a younger guy in a way that was maybe even more naive and fresh-faced than we see him in the game.
I'm going far away from this place, Gaetano. Never coming back.
Enzo is a badass, right? Enzo is a dangerous guy. But he also has this other side to him where he's very human and approachable. He's trying to figure some of this stuff out in the same way players are as they encounter him in the game. Ricardo still has a lot of that. He has that naivety, has a quality to him and his performance.
We needed somebody very, very special for that role. And yeah, we were lucky that Ricardo came knocking.
We are trying to listen to our actors and to their ideas, because in the end it could enrich the experience that the player has while playing the game. And it's them who play the role at the end of the day, so they need to feel comfortable with what we are asking them to do.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood.
So we cast great actors for the role. Our job is to take those performances, their talent, and put it on the screen. It's not always straightforward. There is so much work and effort that goes into translating what we all take for granted, which we see every day in the nuanced actions, behaviours, movements of real people. The emotions that they convey really comes across in the detail of those performances when you see them in the game itself.
They wonder our returns. Where have you been? Nowhere. Been busy.
I think that the biggest challenge for an actor that's not used to acting in the motion capture stage is the emptiness of the motion capture stage. The actors need to be able to imagine a lot.
We are supporting them by the props, explaining what each prop means, what the set looks like, and then we are also showing them the virtual world on the screen. We are having like 2 studios, one in Brno, Czech Republic. We use this mostly for the systemic animation, for all the player locomotion, NPC locomotion, the word interaction, all the non-spoken events in the game. For the cinematics and narrative and spoken parts of the game, we are using the California 2K Games motion capture studio in Petaluma, which is really huge. This studio allows us to capture, we call it TCAP, like total capture, which means that we can record not only the body animation, but also the facial expressions and the audio of the actors.
And then you land on the ground.
Actors, they are enjoying playing and imagining the world, you know, so it's a blast to work with them, you know. They all love to do so.
My precious.
Getting the imagination out of their head may sound challenging for them. It's kind of also freedom for them, you know.
Chemistry between the actors, particularly Enzo and Isabella, has been really, really amazing. It's a real pleasure to watch.
People might talk.
And what would they say?
The way that we tie together the music and the performances and the location and all these things to produce, hopefully, a very memorable introduction into Sicily and to Enzo's experience. That's there to really make players form a relationship with the cast. You can form a relationship with the experience. I think is fantastic.
You have a name. Enzo. All right, Enzo. Let's go.
I think the sound design in any video game gives players a real tactile sense of immersion in the world. These kind of sounds really take the animations and the models that we've created and give them a real solid sense in the world.
Our main goal for the weapons was to just make them feel ultimate. Completely change the storyline by just one slight pull of trigger. This is the actual reason why we put a lot of effort into sound designing every weapon. All the guns the player encounters in the game are real, so it's not a big deal to get to them and to record the high-quality sounds in a way we need them. But that's just the starting point. Our main inspiration went from the Hollywood movies, especially best modern westerns, to make the sound punchy as we want them.
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
I drive, you shoot.
Cars have always had a big role in our project, and I'm really glad that we continue this tradition.
We're also at a time when cars are all hand-built. Every single car is created by a craftsman, so every car's got a kind of a hand-built feeling to it.
Won't last much longer.
The cars are loud, jolty on the streets. When you get them up to a top speed, it's a kind of a hair-raising experience.
Our goal was to create car sounds as authentic as possible. Fortunately for us, there are highly passionate people who still cares about these beautiful cars. So we were quite easily able to find all necessary vehicles in few weeks. We decided to record all vehicles on the road. That gives you some advantages. You can capture the true sound of the cars.
It sounds completely different to a modern car. There's just a completely different character. There's no muffling of the exhaust in any way, and so it's a really raucous, raw feel to the cars. It makes driving them really, really fun.
Bye!
The game score was composed in a classical way, but as well we used some traditional Sicilian instruments. These all are the instruments that like creating nice feeling and the vibe that we want to achieve.
The music underscores the emotional content of the cinematic or of the gameplay experience. The music in a way makes the graphics look much better than they would do otherwise.
There is as well the diegetic music. It means this is the music that is happening into a real game world, such as street musicians or miners in the sulfur mine singing their labor songs. All these are sung together with the game score, and they are quite nicely sometimes blending into each other.
In our game, the ambience are very important. They help to convey the mood, but also to sell the experience. They need to be immersive. That's why we recorded many voice lines with a Sicilian studio.
They helped us build up some of the soundscapes that you will hear throughout the countryside and in different locales. For example, going to the coast will sound and feel very different from going to a market in a town. And it was a sort of collaboration between the narrative teams, the audio team, who helped us really sprinkle in that level of authenticity. It's through that process that we've kind of layered up the sounds that you hear throughout the game to make these areas feel alive.
The vibe is completely unique. This is a distinctive experience that I've never played before, and I'm sure that players are going to feel the same.